June 21st, year 12. Walking is a strange thing. We got raiders behind us, crawlers in the trees, and yet my head keeps drifting back to the old days, to Borgard, to that creek in the forest. I thought that thing was the quietest place in the world. The hikes with Mom, picnics in the van, sandwiches and hummus, naps in the sun. I keep thinking about the campfires, watching the embers drift up into the quiet night. Didn't have a care in the world back then, but now everything's quiet. It's different though. Back then you had to escape the cars, the noise, the hum of everything running all the time, but now if you listen, there's life in the silence. The world breathing again, I guess. Just, without us in it. My new travel companion is still wounded. Found them tangled in wire at the edge of Hamer's Grove. They were pretty hurt, pretty scared too. But they looked at me like maybe, just maybe, I wasn't the worst thing they'd seen that day. We've been walking together for 5 days now. Limping. I'm not really sure where we're going. I don't know if Ember Point's even real or just another ghost story we tell ourselves to keep moving. But there are worse things than walking toward the ocean with someone beside you. And for the first time in a long time, I don't feel so damn lonely anymore.
Come on, it's not far.
All right. Is it all right? Good. It's been a long and hard walk, hasn't it? I know that this might not look like the optimal shelter, but it's open and we can see quite far down that beach and down that coast there with the cliffs. And if anyone comes, we can hide between the rocks. And if we don't make a fire, then, well, I think we might be nearly invisible. It's not too windy. You can smell the salt on the air. Yeah. And the waves will hide our sound so we can talk for a bit, which is a nice change after the last few days, isn't it? Yeah, it's been quite a long walk. And then we walked all through the night, so... You're a real trooper, you know that? With that leg of yours and your injuries, I didn't think you could make it, but thank you for being that strong. Now, about that leg of yours. You've been limping since Hamer's Grove. Not surprising. But even though you used my bat there as a crutch, I would just want to make sure that your wound is not getting infected. So, may I check it? Yeah, it's a good idea, isn't it? Your head wraps is still intact. Didn't bleed through at all. Does your head feel okay? Yeah. Okay. Scratches with your arms. Sure. It's okay. How's your neck? Yeah, it's good. Okay. Right shoulder. A bit sore still, huh? Yeah. Arm. Oh. That scratch. I think I can remove it. Yeah. No, the bandage is quite unnecessary, really, now. But we'll keep it on for now. Yeah, it healed up quite nicely. But I'm sorry about the leg. Is this right? Oh, you good? Coast is still clear. I always wanted to say that with the coast in the back. Anyway. That healed up quite nicely over just the past 5 days. Not too bad. But I think, yeah. I know we're quite low on bandages, but I think I would like to clean the wound and bandage it fresh, alright? Yeah. I have to remove this one. It shouldn't sting at all. I mean, you used the last of my feel-good tea last night, didn't you? Is that alright? Yeah? Didn't hurt? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that looks good. Maybe I can wash that bandage later in the sea. This is my last one, so we will have to wash the bandages anyway. Let me just disinfect it. Disinfect the wound. That might sting just a tiny bit. Okay, not too bad. Now, I'll have to wrap it quite tight. But it shouldn't be too tight. You tell me if it's too tight, yeah? I'm not a doctor, but I'm doing my best here. Some experience over the past few years, I can tell you that. That's better, isn't it? Yeah. Want a drink? Last of our water. I think we might have enough. Funny. I never used to drink just water back in the day. Now I just love it. Maybe because all the water is just very fresh now and very, very clean. Yeah. I think we will need to find a new source of water pretty soon. Maybe we ration our water till then, but I think we should be fine until tomorrow. Sun's coming up. Sunrise at a beach. Who would have thought? Oh, that reminds me. Where do I have it? Where is it? No. I found this at the gas station where we rested last night. Somebody must have, I don't know, overlooked it in the last raid. It's something peanut, I guess. Ingredients. Pure gluten-free oats, beef syrup, chocolate chips, chocolate again. Cane sugar, chocolate, cocoa butter, brown rice syrup, sunflower oil, and cane syrup, brown rice, vegetable, spinach, broccoli. I guess that's just a color. Shiitake mushrooms. Wow. Peanuts. It's something peanut. I know it's not a 5-star hotel breakfast buffet, but you want to share? Yeah. Okay. Oh, this one looks quite fresh. Enjoy, my friend. Seagulls are checking out our lovely buffet here. Doesn't taste like peanut at all, doesn't it? Well, it tastes like something. And it is food. Why don't they just throw the wrapper in the sea? Or at the beach? Or leave it here? No, my friend. The Earth is not at fault for anything that happened to humanity. It's not the Earth's fault that humanity just sprang up with a virus that started the apocalypse. Hell, sometimes I think humanity was the virus. And the Earth just found a way to strike back. I don't know, you know. I talked to this old guy once who was very much like, the Earth is free now, you know. I don't know. I still believe in humanity, but we did litter a lot. And seagulls could, you know, choke on this thing. So, you know, I just want to leave like we were never here. Like it was, you know, stick to our principles. It's the little things. Well, I mean, look at this beach. Look at the sea. The seagulls don't miss anything, you know. Well, maybe the French fries from all the tourists back then, but no. The water doesn't want for anything. The shore, the ocean, it's all just perfect. Calm. Complete. You could be happy living here. That candy bar really did deliver, did it? No, but I don't know, something about peanuts, you know. Do you remember your favorite food? Like your favorite childhood food? That peanut, old that it might be. I don't know, it reminds me of my childhood food, the food of my youth, you know, the stuff my mom and dad used to cook up. Can you remember? Sometimes I feel like when I close my eyes, I can almost taste it again.
You know what I miss most? Sundays. Not the big stuff, not the trips or the birthdays, just Sundays. My dad would start cooking in the morning while Mom was off working. I'd hear him in the kitchen cutting veggies for his famous curry. He'd make it from scratch, of course. He wouldn't have it any other way. This golden, fragrant thing that filled the whole apartment. You could smell it from the hallway. You could probably smell it from the street as well. He would make it almost every Sunday, and I loved it. He was so proud of that curry. And Borgard, our cat, she'd find that one perfect patch of sunlight and just melt into it. Didn't care about the world. That cat understood living in the moment. My dad had this old-timey radio. Looked like it came straight out of the movies from the 40s or something. He said he bought it from the same guy he adopted Borgard from, the real gumshoe detective. Not sure if that was just one of his stories, but it didn't matter. He adored that radio. And every Sunday he'd put on a song and started baking fresh bread.
Everything's gonna be okay, even if dark days ahead might scare you away. See the light at the end, my friend. At Ember Point, I'll meet you again.
And I'd just watch him, the quiet joy on his face. I know, back in the day, everybody was just so busy all the time, but my dad, he was the happiest guy in the world, just baking bread on a Sunday afternoon.
Come take a slice, take a side with me. Dive into the waves.
And while the bread was in the oven, I'd play with Borgard on the balcony.
And I will crawl into our bed. Let the world outside come to an end.
Those days, I'm telling you, those were the days that time just stood still. They were simple days. Didn't need for anything. Were they ignorant to a degree? Maybe. But they were perfect.
When nothing's right, I promise.
And then came the best part of the day. My dad would get me 2 slices of the freshest, and I mean freshest bread in the world. I mean, it was still steaming when he was cutting it, you know.
I know you love me. I won't forget. You said you love me. Please, no regret.
And I would always get 2 slices. One with butter and strawberry jam, and one with peanut butter and cherry jam. Just enough, you know, to counterbalance the stickiness of the peanut butter.
I'll see you again.
our armchair would be waiting in the living room. And then those 2 slices of bread and my favorite comic book. That, my friend, was perfection.
Thanks for everything, Mom. Dad. Wherever you might be right now. Sorry, you might think me a fool for talking about food that much and everything, but I don't know, it's the little things, you know? It's the little candy and footsteps in the sand. It's sleeping by a fire and watching the ocean. It's those things that connect us with what makes us human, you know? And even a candy wrapper might hold the promise of cherished memories. Even though that candy bar was awful. Where's my pen? There we are. This beach used to have a resort, you know, that ruin back there. Nah, those were hotels. There were thousands of people on these beaches. Towels, children playing, parents building sandcastles with their kids. Maybe somebody had a kite, or people went surfing and swimming. There were ice cream carts selling fresh ice cream. Oh, I'm sorry. Have you ever been to the ocean? Well, I grew up far away from the ocean, and I didn't see it until I was, I don't know, my early 20s. And when I got here, it was not here, you know, but it was breathtaking. I was swept away by its beauty. It even shaped my career later. But there was this woman. Of course, it's always about that, isn't it? I met her back east on a beach, you know, not unlike this, but more sand and less rocks and way more people, of course. We met at an ice cream stand, and she loved lemon ice cream. She loved it. And I tried to impress her. It was way too sour for me, but I wanted to be cool, so I took
want lemon.
3 scoops of lemon ice cream as well. And boy, that belly laugh when she was looking at my face crunching up. I had never tasted anything so sour in my life. And she just laughed and laughed at that. Boy, that smile could light up the night. She wanted to go west to the big city. The ocean made her feel free, so she wanted to live in a big city by the ocean. Become an artist or...
Let's just go.
I wonder what became of her. I was too scared. I was too scared. So I stayed. Let her go. And I wondered whatever happened to her. I kept this. It's the last thing I have of her. And I kept it even after the falls. Because I was scared I could forget her face. I hope she's alright. And since I'm going west, I hope that maybe I don't just find Ember Point and a safe haven, but maybe I find my lemon girl, you know. Sorry, I didn't want to bore you with some sappy old love story. Thank you for saying that. That means a lot. I haven't told anybody in years, so... Yeah, but you're right. We need to keep reminding us of that, of the good things. To keep the light in here. What? I said that? Keep the light... Oh, yeah, I guess I did. Well... Let's get to more practical things. Before the sun gets too high, we should rest and hide between the rocks. And you need to sleep, my friend. So, where were we? We met at the North District of Hamer's Grove. We heard the rumble from the crawler search. Yeah. Left the city there. There. What do you think? I think we followed the river until the day before yesterday, and then we crossed it. Yeah, that river where I fell into the water. Thank you for reminding me. And here. So that is east. We came here, so we should be... So, yeah, we took like a little detour, so we were technically heading south again. So, we could either go here, just down the road to the radio station. Maybe get up there and have a better look. Or we stick to the coast and see what we find there. Maybe find that harbor village. Maybe someone is there. Or maybe, I don't know, Ember Point is closer than we think. So, you think the radio station or the coast? Yeah, you're right. We shouldn't decide that right now. Maybe we should decide that after the... Did you hear that? There it is again. Is that a signal? Maybe it's a relay station, or maybe it comes from the old radio tower. Sounds like a speaker, but distorted. Maybe it's just some old shipwreck catching wind, but what do you think? Should we check that noise out later, or avoid it? Yeah, you're right. We need some rest first. I'll set up camp. You just rest. Have a little more water, and then you sleep. I'll keep a bit of watch. You've earned it. All right. Sleep tight. Let's see if I can get some driftwood and start a fire or something. Thank you for tagging along, my friend. You can decide where our path will take us next over on Patreon, where you can find more exclusive stories and a secret stash of goodies. So, take a look there if you like. There are more quiet tales like this you can explore, so have a look around. See you on the road.
Everything's gonna be okay, even if dark days ahead won't scare you away. See the light at the end, my friend. At Ember Point, I'll meet you again. At Ember Point, I'll meet you again. Come take a slice, pick a side with me. Dive into the waves of the never-ending sea. You and I will crawl into your bed. Let the world outside come to an end. At Ember Point, I'll meet you, my friend.